Welcome to One Girl in All the World, a Buffy the Vampire Slayer rewatch podcast where we recap each episode in order and discuss. I'm Ashley, Buffy superfan.
Kimmy, Buffy, newbie.
You can find us on all major podcast apps, YouTube, and Instagram with new episodes on Tuesdays. All right. Episode 3. We are flying through this.
Quite the episode.
Quite the episode good or quite the episode bad?
I mean, it had some good and bad. I honestly had to dock some points for the demon.
Okay.
It was too creepy.
Okay. That's actually a good thing, though.
Ugh.
It was incredibly creepy.
Gross.
I was going to be like, you didn't think Gnarl was scary? Because he's
the scariest, creepiest demon ever.
He's so unsettling and scary.
Yep. Nope. Couldn't do it.
Okay.
It's going to give me nightmares.
That's a good thing, though. I shouldn't dock it. All right. Well, let's get into it. Okay. So we're talking about same place, same time. So Willow finally comes back to Sunnydale. Finally. It's been 3 episodes, but anyway. 2 episodes or ever since she left.
And also, we didn't open this episode with the running girl.
No, we haven't seen this episode. We did not see any girl being hunted.
Interesting.
So, all right. So same time, same place. Originally aired October 8th, 2002. Written by Jane Epstein and directed by James A. Contner. And the synopsis is: Buffy, Xander, and Dawn are unable to find Willow, whose return to Sunnydale is marred by a demon who relishes the skin of its victims. Gnarl. That's what it is. Gnarl. Oh god, that's so great. Okay. All right. So we open the episode at the airport where Dawn, Buffy, and Xander are waiting for Willow to disembark.
Xander's got a big old welcome sign.
Yeah, and the yellow crayon. I thought that was actually
very cute.
Really cute.
And
Buffy's like, I don't think she's going to be able to see it. He's like, you think she'll get it? I don't think she's going to be able to see it because she can barely read it. But yeah, he's printed in yellow crayon, which I thought was so cute.
Very cute.
That's so cute. They're all nervous.
Yeah.
About what's going to happen. And Xander says, don't worry about it. Like, Giles would have never let her come back unless she had finished her course. And he agreed that she was ready to come back. And Buffy's like, yeah, about that, she didn't finish. And Dawn's like, oh, great. So she's totally learned not to be evil.
Ready yet.
She's not ready. Exactly. She's coming back. And he said, well, Giles thinks it was time for her to come back with all this stuff happening with the Hellmouth.
Yep.
And so they're talking. And then all of a sudden they realize everyone's got off the plane.
Yeah, and no Willow.
Willow's nowhere to be found.
Weird.
And then we see Willow come off the plane.
Yeah, this was like a deja vu.
And she's looking around, and we know we know she didn't just miss them because
they showed the same sequence of people getting off at that time, and you're like, wait, what? Didn't I just watch this?
Yeah, and she's coming off and doesn't see anyone.
Yeah,
and she's kind of upset by it. She doesn't see anyone
obviously there. Nobody came to meet her.
Rude. So we go to the credits, and then we go to I put construction site, but it is the construction site at the high school.
Oh, I put it on alley. Okay.
Yeah. It's a construction site. And this guy, kind of like a teenager or whatever, is spray painting. So he's being bad, vandalizing. And then we hear this voice, like, are you all alone?
Creepy voice.
Yeah, very creepy voice. And then we're in its POV and something sneaks up and attacks the guy.
Yep.
So we're at Buffy's and Willow makes it to Buffy's. She knocks on the front door, goes around back, knocks, opens the door. In? Because you don't leave your doors unlocked. Like, if anybody should know, this should be the Slayer.
When you live in a small town, this is what I mean. Did you grow up like this? I did. We didn't leave our doors locked ever.
Not when we were home, but
when we were home, we didn't lock our doors.
Honestly, I can't remember.
Maybe they do now, but like back then, no.
Like at night we did, but like
I think we did overnight.
But not a lot. But the thing is, we don't live in Sunnydale. And the Slayer should know better. She should have her freaking doors locked, okay?
I mean, Willow did go around the back, so maybe the front door was locked.
But still, all the doors should be locked. Anyway, I thought that was silly. She comes through the back door, and she walks past the microwave clock, and it says it's 10:41.
And I feel like they did that on purpose, but I don't know why, because I don't feel like I saw that again after that.
We do.
Oh, I missed it. Okay. Cool.
Okay. But yeah, so nobody's home. We've established that nobody's home, and she's like, where is everybody?
Yep.
So she goes upstairs, and we see that Buffy has moved into Joyce's room, Tara and Willow's old room. And she walks in there, and goes over to the window, and she's kind of like thinking, obviously that's where Tara was shot, and she's thinking about that happening. And then she looks at Buffy's like kind of like pictures that she's got a spread of, and there's no Willow in
Oh, I
there.
didn't even catch that.
I looked really close, I didn't see it, but there are two couple pictures of Xander and Anya, which I thought were weird.
That is weird.
It's so weird. Like the two bottom ones are both of Anya and Xander.
It's weird.
But it's just they're not together anymore.
No.
That was so weird.
No.
And then she goes over to Buffy's desk and she has like her little
Planner?
notebook, her planner. Yeah, that's better. And it says family numbers, and Willow's not listed.
Oh,
in the
again, these are
family
things I
numbers.
totally didn't notice. Okay.
So yeah, so she definitely is noticing these things.
Hmm.
She hears the door open
And like slam.
and slam, and then she drops the planner and runs downstairs. Guess she thought she heard something, she didn't, and so no one's still there, so she lays down on the couch and goes to sleep.
Yep.
When Buffy and they come in the back door, no, front door, back door?
Front door.
They come in the front door,
Yep.
but we see before that the clock says 10:41.
Oh, okay.
We see it again. So this
right.
is all happening at the same time.
I missed that.
They come home, they don't know where she is. They're not totally comfortable with this because, you know, they were already nervous, and then she just doesn't. Giles says he put her on the plane.
Yeah, exactly.
She had a layover in Chicago. Did she get off? And then Buffy's like, maybe she didn't even leave England. Maybe she got off the plane as soon as Giles left.
Giles left, yep.
So they're like, oh God. And they hear a noise upstairs, which is Willow dropping the planner.
Yep. And Xander slams the door.
Yeah, so she's the door.
So it's all happening. This is what I caught on.
Yeah, they cross each other on the stairs.
Yep.
And nobody's upstairs. They come back down and they're talking. They're sitting on the couch and they're
Buffy's talking to Giles, right?
Yeah, she said, like, you know, he hasn't heard from her.
And he blames himself.
He's blaming himself. He's like, I thought she was ready. Maybe she wasn't. And
they blame themselves.
They blame themselves. And I like when Dawn's like, maybe
Definitely
Willow, why isn't Willow to blame?
Exactly. It's nobody's fault here.
Yeah. If anybody's fault, it's Willow's fault.
Yeah.
Because she made the choice. And
she's got a good point.
Buffy's like, you know what? It's true. Like, but we can only be there for her if she chooses to be here. And she's not here. In the morning, Willow wakes up on the couch, right where she was left, and realizes it's morning. She slept through the night. I guess there's no jet lag for her. And she's like, oh, nobody came home. So she tries to call Giles, and he's in a council meeting all day, so he cannot be reached. And so she heads over to the magic box, and Willow sees Anya coming out. The magic box is boarded up.
Yeah.
It's completely, like, condemned, essentially.
So she's not doing that anymore then?
I think she's still cleaning it up. She's still cleaning up, and then she's also got her time split from like vengeance stuff. So I think she's working on it because she's still cleaning it out.
Okay.
And Anya's like, oh God, like don't hurt me, like you're evil again. And when she finds that she's not mad, she's not evil anymore. She's mad. She's like, oh, you want any more? You want to come and destroy any more of my livelihood? Yeah, all this. And I really like this when Willow said, you know, I feel responsible. She's like, you feel responsible? That's because you are responsible.
Exactly.
And I was like, yeah, what a stupid thing for Willow to say, that I feel responsible. You are responsible.
You did all of this.
Yeah, and she updates kind of what's been going on. She has her own apartment. She's been, you know, like busy with the vengeance, getting her vengeance on again.
And it's not how she thought it would be. It's not like how it used to be. It's not as fulfilling.
Yeah. And she's like, Willow wants to know where is everyone at? And she kind of fills everyone in that they're at the high school. You know, obviously Dawn started there. Buffy has a job there. Xander's doing the construction there. And that's probably where they all are.
Yeah.
So Willow goes to like the site of the high school. Obviously they're still doing some building.
It's like a big dirt pile.
Yeah. And she calls for Xander, doesn't see him. And then she climbs down a ladder into the like site. And then she finds a stripped body. Very Warren-esque.
Gross. Yeah.
No skin.
And it freaks her out.
Yeah, as it would. Even if you don't have a history with skinning people.
I was going to say, but she herself.
She should be like, I like how this is done. The technique here was good. And so then we're at the same site where Xander and Buffy are looking at the body. And Xander says he got here, he saw it, he called Buffy right away. And he's like, I know what you're thinking. This could be Willow.
Willow. Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. At the same time, we see Willow running up the ladder. Xander and Buffy hear like the ladder kind of
like make a noise.
Yep.
And
they're like, This could be Willow. At school, so in the school, Willow. Oh, also we have forgot to mention that Anya told Willow that Spike was crazy in the basement.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
another thing.
That was one thing. Everybody's at the school.
Everyone's at the school doing a thing or another. So she goes to the school. She's walking the halls. Another adult with that, just walking the halls of a high school, totally fine, not weird at all. And then she goes into the basement looking for Spike because she can't find anybody. And she does find him, and he's back to his cray-cray ways. And he says, "You went away, but you're back now. Or you went away. I haven't seen you or whatever." And then she says, "Yeah, since that all happened with me, but I'm back." And then Willow says that she found a body, but she can't find anyone. She doesn't know where anybody is. He says that they think you did it. And then he talks about glowing again. Remember my theory on the glowing?
Oh, she's pregnant?
Yeah. He says it again.
Okay.
That she's glowing in his craziness. Yeah, so the glowing thing is back again. I really want to ask somebody, like, what was the point of bringing up this glowing all the, like, there had to be something there. I just wish I knew.
Maybe they just literally meant glowing though.
I know, but, like, why say it so many times as well? I don't know. Something's niggling there. Okay. So he says, everybody's talking to me, but no one's talking to each other. Like, he's weird, putting it together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he says, someone isn't here, and my money's on the witch. All right. And then we pick up in the basement again, where it's Xander and Buffy come in.
And they can hear Spike talking.
They're looking for Spike. Yeah, they can hear him talking. And they say, like, he's just kind of saying, "Oh, I haven't seen you since." She says, "Yeah, the church, you kind of scared me. I didn't know what to think, so I stayed away." And then he says, like, "Is there blood?" And all of this, and talks about the glowing again. And he says, "I have to hide my face from you." And then he says, they think Spike has seen the body. So these are, like, all these conversations are running parallel.
They're starting to overlap.
Yeah, Spike's, I think it's because him and Anya are demons, so it doesn't work on them. So they can see both of them at the same time.
Mm.
And then he says, like, "Oh, you guys are talking to me. You're not seeing each other." And he's like, "They think you did it. Red's been a bad girl. They think you did it. The Slayer and his boy think you did. The Slayer and her boy think you did it." And then he says, I have to go check everyone's slips to make sure they have their stamps and their authorization." And he walks away.
Yeah, whatever that means. Okay.
Cray.
Yeah,
Cray. So he's like, he's talking about Willow, obviously. Yeah. The witch, Red's in trouble.
Well, I guess, like, Xander is just like, "Wait, what? The witch?"
Yeah. So at Anya's, Willow comes to her for help. And I love how they both accuse each other of stripping the guy's skin off. They're like, "Was it you?" "No." And then Anya says, "Well, they'll think it was you, with the skin thing. They'll definitely think it was you." And she's like, "Will you help me?" And she says, "Is it difficult or time consuming?" Because she says, "If it's easy, I'll help you."
I guess.
Anya is, like, back to being, like, Anya in this episode. Like, she's very funny in this episode. So they're going to do a spell. They have a map out, and she's going to pour some, like, glitter on the map, and it's going to light up and show us all the demons in Sunnydale. And I like when Bonnie says, "This isn't going to hurt the carpet, is it?" She said, "No. It's a brand new apartment, So they pour it on there, and then Anya sees herself on a map, and she's like, "Oh, there's me."
That was cute.
And then the big bright spot is the Hellmouth, because it's all very Hellmouthy underneath the high school. And then it gets brighter and brighter and brighter, and sets on fire.
Yeah.
And of course, it does damage the carpet, which Anya is very upset about.
It's a bummer. Yeah.
And then Willow also notices that there was a big spot out by the caves. And she tells Anya to just teleport out there and have a look around. Like, just so you can beam, bang, you can be right back.
He's like, "Yeah, so am I supposed to do that for official business?
I'm in trouble.
Privileges revoked.
I'm grounded because I revoked a vengeance spell, which was Ronnie.
Which she should have.
Yes, and now she's being punished. And then she only can teleport if it's for official business, so she can't do that. Um, and this is where she talks about it's just not as fulfilling as it used to be.
Yeah.
And then her and Anya have like a relatable moment about like having all like that power to hurt and enjoying it, but it's actually really upsetting.
Exactly. Yeah,
Like when you're of your right mind again.
they really understand each other in this scene.
Yeah. And then Willow goes to leave and she's like, well, why don't we do a spell to find Xander and Buffy? And she said, I did. It didn't work. It said they didn't exist. So.
That's weird, yeah.
So at Buffy's, they're all doing research. Dawn's on the computer. And they're saying, okay, they're looking for ones that will like fillet or skin their victims. Buffy's like, why are we doing this research? Like, I think it's Willow, and we're just trying to like convince ourselves that it's not her.
And Dawn's the one who's like, oh, you know what? I think it's this, actually. Yeah. And they're like, I don't know.
Xander is still staunchly doesn't think it's Willow, but Buffy does. Yeah, so Dawn is on Demons website, which is we will see again, and it's on Angel. They like go to Demons for a lot of research.
Nice.
She thinks it's a gnarl, which has long nails, and there's like poison on the nails, so when it like punctures slashes you, it paralyzes you. And then it can eat your skin. It eats all your skin. And then she's like, okay, I don't understand how that's different than any of the other demons or anything we've looked up that can get rid of the skin. And you said there was no blood pool. This also laps up blood. It drinks blood. So I think we've narrowed it down. And she says, okay, like we're going to look for this. And he says, well, we can start looking. Xander says we can start asking questions at Willie's. And Buffy says, well, or we could be smart. Oh, sorry, Xander. And he's like, what? Doesn't get it. And then Buffy says, okay, so this thing has to leave a minute blood trail of some kind. If it's ingesting that much blood, I'm sure there was blood everywhere. And he said, well, we have a way to trace blood. And Xander doesn't get it. Doesn't understand, like, what's going on? What are we going to do?
Yeah.
We go to the woods where they've gotten Spike to smell the blood and follow it.
Smellementary.
And it's smellementary, like elementary from
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, thank you. And Spike's talking about how helping is supposed to help him feel better, but it still feels so heavy. That's what he's saying. Like, helping is supposed to help ease his guilt, but he's still suffering, obviously, like about the guilt and stuff. He's talking about that to himself. He's talking. So they're walking. He's like, okay, end of the line. Keep your ticket. So he's just talking crazy. Xander's like, whoa, dude. So he's there, and they're like, okay, you just led us to the end of a cliff. You just, like a cliff face. And Spike's like, there's a cave in it. And he like pulls back the bushes, you can see the cave. And Spike says, I'm insane. What's his excuse? Because Xander's like, oh yeah, maybe the cliff ate somebody or something. So then Spike's like leaves. He just goes off. He's got slips to check and everything, so he's got to get out of there. And then Willow is also at the cave. And she like crawls through there. Oh my god, I got like claustrophobic even watching that.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Ugh. And there's like little fires in there. And she sees something run through the back of the cave.
Yep.
Which is very like...
I didn't like this scene.
It was very, what's that? Oh, God. Signs. Remember when they see the alien at the birthday party?
Yeah, that was creepy. Yeah,
It was kind of like that. It was like...
That movie was so scary.
It was, yeah. So this was like a creepy moment when we saw it like skitter across the back of the thing. And then we see the other group of Xander, Buffy, and Dawn enter.
So they start climbing through, yeah.
Yeah. So creepy. We hear the voice. And it's like, all alone. And all. The voice is so creepy. I can't do it justice. And then it comes out and slashes Dawn across the stomach. And they're like, oh no. Like, obviously it's going to paralyze her. We have to get her out of here. Well, seal this thing in and we'll come back to deal with it. So they get out. They start sealing in with all the rocks. And Willow, like, sees the rocks going on and is like, oh, I'm trapped in here. She can't get out. That
was terrifying.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, I'm going to use magic on you. And he basically, in a riddle way, it says it's immune to magic.
Yeah.
And he says, like, your friends left you as a gifty. I love a gifty.
Yeah, your flock wears nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, they left you here. And then we go to the woods real quick where they're, like, starting to drag Dawn through the woods because they have to go back and find an antidote.
Yeah.
And then he goes back, we're back in the cave with Willow, and he starts saying, "Yeah, your friends left you, sealed you in with me." And then he cuts her across the stomach. So
Yep.
now she's gonna be paralyzed as well.
Yikes.
At Buffy's, she's looking. Dawn is like completely paralyzed at this point. They just lay her on the couch, and Buffy goes over to demons.com, and it says that it's permanent. Oh wait, sorry. Until the creature dies, it's permanent. Sorry about that. Sorry. She's like, oh my god. I'm like, okay, great. I have to go back because we can't leave Dawn here. Because what if she vomits? Like they keep talking about the vomit. Like
Yeah,
she'll
that's weird.
choke. She'll choke. So we're gonna call Anya to come over and watch Dawn so we can go back and kill this thing. Back in the cave, Gnarl is slowly starting to eat Willow's skin.
And so like here's my thought process on this. Like we're watching him do this very slowly. So this is like a very slow, torturous, horrible process.
Yeah,
Is this what happened to that poor spray painted kid?
yeah,
Oh
because
my
they
God.
said that the process takes hours.
Oh God,
Yeah,
that's terrible.
yeah. So he had a pretty nasty end.
Oh.
At least Warren's was over pretty quickly. This does not. Like
Yeah.
this is a long time, hours. Yeah. So he's starting to eat her skin. She's paralyzed. At Buffy, Anya comes over and finds out that Dawn is posable. So they
Set her up.
sit her up and
Like a Barbie
everything.
doll.
Yeah, like a little Barbie down, like kind of like mess with her a little bit. And Anya's like, "Oh, I am just helping everyone today. I'm helping you guys. I helped Willow earlier." And then they're like, "What? You helped Willow?" I said, "Yeah, I saw her. She was looking for you guys. And yeah, she went to this cave. She thought you might be there." And they're like, "Oh my God. Okay, so Willow might be at that cave with the Gnarl."
Mhm.
And sorry, not the Gnarl, with Gnarl. And okay, they're like, "You know about this creature. You're coming with us." So
So they do end up leaving Dawn anyway.
they do end up leaving Dawn, but she's sitting up. So they feel if she barfs, it'll just all come out of her mouth. And I
God.
love that Buffy runs back real quick to put the remote in her like hand. Like she could do anything with it anyway. Like here you go, you watch
Exactly.
TV.
Yeah.
So that was funny. So back in the cave, he's still eating away, like
Yeah.
taking these little slivers
So
and
like I can't even imagine like this would be the most horrible way to die, I feel like.
oh my god, it's so gross. You watch him eat it. He's
Yeah,
like,
no, it is. It
"Mm."
is so gross. And he licks her stomach.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so
no.
nasty. He's scary looking. He's creepy in every way. Like he's a great villain. Like he is, oh, nasty. Um, and then the group comes running back in, and Buffy scares away Gnarl. Anya's there saying, "Willow is here. She's on the ground. She's hurt." And they're like, "What? What? I don't see her."
Mhm.
And they don't see her. And Anya is telling Willow, "They're here. We're here." Like and nobody can see each other. Buffy is almost cut by Gnarl, but it's a close call. She doesn't break her skin. And then Willow is so happy that Buffy and Xander are there, even though she can't see them. Anya tells them that Buffy's fighting it and whatever. And so Buffy kills Gnarl by
his help.
yeah, it was the eyes. So go for the eyes. So she just puts her thumbs in his eye sockets and just
Gross.
and kills him.
This was a gross way to die too.
Which got my own eyeballs. Wish. Yeah. Never mind. Spoiler alert. Anyway. Okay.
Wait, what? Spoiler alert
Nothing.
for what?
Nothing.
Ooh.
All right.
Is that how another demon dies?
I don't know. Maybe.
Mm.
You have to wait and see.
Okay.
Have to wait and see. That was kind of my Gnarl impression.
Mhm.
All right. So of course being paralyzed is done. Willow can move again, and we see Dawn just fall off the couch.
Yep. And she makes this cute little yelping
"Ah!"
noise.
Yeah. Anya runs to go get help because she's really, really, really hurt. I'm like, I don't know how really, really, really hurt she is, but
I think she's
okay.
had like 3 strips of skin
I
removed.
know.
But whatever, it's fine.
It's basically like a bad sunburn. No, I'm kidding. It's like
Yeah, or
worse
like
than
if
that.
you shaved yourself.
It's
you,
not
like
that
a
bad.
bad shaving, Nick.
It's not that bad.
It's not. She's
I mean,
not
it's
like
not
bleeding
great.
out.
You know, I know.
It's
I was like,
fine.
okay, we have to really make the stakes seem very high here. So they can't see her, but they're kind of like leaning over where they think she is. And Buffy says that she's so glad she's back. And when she says that, the spell breaks and they can see each other. And she's like, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. She's like, I am okay because you guys are here now. How sweet. So at Buffy's, Willow is meditating in Buffy's old room. So now Willow has moved into Buffy's old room. So it's musical rooms in this last couple seasons. And she says how much they missed each other.
Yeah.
And she's saying, we're still trying to figure out what happened with the like not being able to see each other thing. And Willow's like, I did it. I didn't do it on purpose, but I just was thinking about how I wasn't ready to see you guys yet. And I'm just not really in full control of my power. Like I did it on accident. And she's like, I have to confess that I thought when I saw like the filleting thing, a body, I thought could be you. But Xander never did. Xander never doubted you for a second.
Yeah.
And she's like, he did a little bit. Like he did. If he wants to be honest with himself, he did think it could be me. But you're the Slayer. He doesn't have that responsibility. You do. So you have to like think the tough things.
Yeah.
Even when you don't want it to be true. Yeah. And so they just have like a nice little conversation there. And Willow is meditating to grow new skin, but it's very draining. So she's like taking a break, and then she's going to start meditating again. She's like, oh, I thought, you didn't have it in you. She's like, oh, I just have to. It hurts too much not to just try it. So Buffy gives her, like holds hands with her and gives her strength. And they meditate together, which is so sweet.
Yeah. That was really sweet.
Yeah. So she like gives her some of her Slayer strength. And yeah, and that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
We flew through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a nice ending. That was sweet.
It was cute. Yeah, it was cute.
All right, so my favorite quote, it was down here. Let's see. Wee. Okay. Xander, we could ask some questions over at Willie's place, Buffy, or we could be smart. Sorry, Xander. Xander, what?
That was a good one. Yeah.
I liked that. And then I think my favorite scene, just because I think it was written so well and done so well, was the whole three-way conversation with Willow, Spike, and then Buffy and Xander.
That was a good scene.
Those like everything just was like worked so well together. Like I figured that was probably a really hard scene to write.
Yep.
To not give it away immediately.
Yep.
But also have each conversation make sense when he's talking, and then it just sounds like he's crazy the other half of the time.
Exactly.
Like I just thought that was a challenging scene. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I liked that one.
And like especially because when you see the conversation at first with just Willow, it's kind of like weird.
Yeah.
And you think he's just like you said, crazy. But then when it's repeated and you see Buffy and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Like the glowing thing and like you went away and came back. And it's just like, okay, I get it now.
Yeah. So I thought that was really good.
That was good.
Yeah.
I have two favorite quotes. One of them was when Buffy said, like when the dead body was found or whatever, Xander found the dead body, or like he called Buffy. She's like, I gotta get a job where I don't get called for this right away.
Yeah. You're the first person I called. I think that's on here.
I don't want to.
Yeah. Xander says, I found it. Xander says, I found it first thing this morning. I gave my crew the day off and I called you right away. And Buffy says, I gotta get a job where I don't get called right away for this stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. I thought that was funny. But then
that was good.
My other favorite line was when they're at the rock cliff or whatever, and like there's a cave, and Xander's like, oh yeah, and then Spike's like, I'm insane. What's his excuse?
Yeah. They have a very dumb Xander in this episode. They really dumbed him down,
which
even
is weird.
more than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite scene was the end, actually, just with Buffy and Willow.
That was very.
It was a very sweet scene. Yeah.
That was very sweet. Yeah. So my steak rating, I gave it a 3.8.
Oh.
I thought it was really good. The Gnarl is I think he's a great villain.
Okay.
He's creepy, he's ugly, he's unsettling. Everything about him I think was cool. Like, he's genuinely creepy. And his whole thing of just eating so slowly, and he's like, the way he looks and everything. I just thought he was I thought he was badass. I thought he was so creepy. I put in all caps, Gnarl so creepy. And then I said, like, the doubting Willow thing. I'm kind of glad they had this because, and she just didn't come back, and it was like, oh, like, I think they needed to, like, they don't trust her 100%.
No,
and I think it'd be unrealistic to trust her 100%.
Yeah, for sure. It would be irresponsible.
Yeah. And, instead of this like maybe being laying underneath conversations for episodes and episodes, they just like had it come out right now. And even Willow says, I understand if you don't think I can beat this. I don't know if I can beat it. And that, they're wary still of it. They missed her. They want her back. They love her, but they're still wary of what she's capable of.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was good instead of just being like BFFs. Everyone's back together and it's fine.
Yeah.
And this episode was like really, really funny. I laughed out loud so many times.
Anya was really funny.
Anya was on point.
Yeah, she was great.
Episode. Yeah, it was a very funny episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gave it 3.8. I thought it was a great little Buffy episode.
Okay. It's funny that you gave it a 3.8 because I gave it a 4. Yeah, and I actually would have given it a slightly higher rating, but I knocked it down because the demon, Gnarl, was too creepy for me.
Wait, did I mean 3.8?
I don't think you did. Like 3.8 seems low.
Yeah, it is.
Because you're like, such a good episode. And I'm like, 3.8, really? I gave the last episode a 3.7.
Yeah, I meant 3. I meant 4.8.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Okay, I gave it a 4.8.
Okay, because I would have given it somewhere between a 4.2 and a 4.5. And then just honestly, the demon was too creepy for me. So I was like, no.
That should give you extra points.
Nope. Too
not
creepy.
Less.
I didn't like this I didn't like watching him eat Willow. Mm-mm.
That was cool.
It was cringe.
So it just grossed you out, or you thought it wasn't good?
Yeah, no, it grossed me out.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is why I gave it a 4, because it was a very good episode. I liked how they had the whole like we couldn't see Willow thing. That was very unique and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And how she did it herself by accident. Yeah. But despite the fact that they couldn't see her, I feel like they still resolved a lot in this episode, even just the last little bit where like Buffy and Willow had that nice talk. And just like I really like the conversation with Willow and Anya. I felt like that moved things along a lot too. And just seeing them like empathize with each other, understand each other. Yeah, it was a good episode. And Dawn was not annoying.
She was not.
No, she was good and helpful, actually. Very helpful.
Yeah. The gang is dwindling, so they need to bring her up to the big leagues because otherwise it's just going to be Buffy and Xander running around town.
I mean, and because like Buffy was just like, oh, like I think Willow did it, and Dawn's like, no, I found this demon online. I think this is it. And Buffy's like, I don't know, and Dawn's like, no, look, this checks off all the boxes.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, that's right. I liked that scene. That was cute.
Yeah, she's like, I know you're very proud of yourself and you're very proud of this, but and she's like, no, actually, it's like it is.
I feel like
I think this is our guy.
Dawn was Willow in this episode, basically.
Yeah,
because that's what Willow used to do. She used to do the demon research.
Yeah. So yeah, they definitely needed to bring with the status of the Scooby Gang. Mm-hmm. It's slim, so they definitely needed her to be fully involved.
Yeah.
This season.
Yep.
Because there ain't nobody left. We've cut our numbers in half at least.
Tara's gone. Anya's not a Scooby anymore.
Spike's on the outs.
Right.
I mean, let's be real. He helped a little bit. He was an official member of the Scooby Gang. Let's be real. And at one point or another, and he's not in the Scooby Gang right now.
Giles is gone.
Giles is gone. Tara's dead.
Yeah.
And Willow now will be a part of it again, but yeah. Okay. All right. So I love this next episode. Okay. Help. The next episode is called Help. What does Buffy hide in?
What does she hide in?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god. What do people hide in? They hide in closets, but it's probably not a closet.
It's not a closet.
Oh, a coffin.
Okay.
It's probably not that.
Makes
but
sense.
I don't think that is it. But
makes sense.
The title of the episode is not helping at all. So
no, it's not. It doesn't give much away. It's very good though. Okay, coffin it is. What was the question for this episode? I forgot.
What did it eat? And I was like, poop or or bones. I mean, I don't know. You said it was something gross.
Gnarl, eats skin, not poop or bones.
This episode was so gross. It's like I kind of grosser than poop, to be honest with you. Because I've seen Sunny eat poop, and this episode grossed me out more than that.
Yeah, that's right. So that wraps up season 7, episode 3, same time, same place. Again, you can find us on all major podcast apps, YouTube and Instagram at One Girl and All the World Pod. You can also email us at onegirlpod@gmail.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back next week with season 7, episode 4, Help.